Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how I've helped all my comp sci students go from struggling and barely passing their courses to becoming top of their class in just one semester. So make sure you watch until the very end because I'm going to break down exactly how you can follow the same steps and apply it yourself. This system is exactly what helped them land their dream internships. Before we get into any of the training though, I want to be real with you for a second. I wasn't always the person helping comp sci students pass their courses and land internships. Back when I was in school, I was all over the place. I couldn't focus, I handed in assignments late, I failed so many quizzes and tests. Honestly, it felt like I wasn't even smart enough to be in tech in the first place. But then I met someone who showed me that it wasn't about being smart or gifted. It was about doing the right things consistently. I made some key changes like how I studied, how I managed my time, and how I approached coding problems. And even though I was failing most of my classes, I was able to turn around by the end of that semester. That one shift helped me pass my courses, rebuild my confidence, and eventually helped me land my six-figure tech job down the road. And now I help students do the exact same thing because I know exactly how it feels to fall behind, to doubt yourself, and to feel like you're the only one struggling. If I could figure it out, you absolutely can too. All right. So now it's time to show you exactly how I did it step by step. So step number one, learn with someone who gets it. I stopped trying to figure out everything on my own. I found someone who's been through the same stuff and could explain it in a way that actually clicked for me. That made a huge difference. I didn't need more information or tutorials. I just needed the right guidance. Now on to step two, build simple projects you can reuse later. So instead of bouncing between random tutorials, I just picked one specific topic I was struggling with, for example, like pointers or memory in C++, and build a super simple project all around it. That way, when I needed to revisit that topic later on, I had my own example that made it super easy to understand because I'm the one who made it. It became like a personal code library I could always go back to when I was stuck on a specific topic or one area of code. Step three, cut the noise and eliminate distractions. So if I'm being honest, my phone was destroying my focus. So I started setting boundaries to break some really bad habits. For example, like using screen time tool apps, deleting or moving apps around like TikTok and Instagram, or just keeping my phone in another room when I really needed to lock in and focus. You see, most of us aren't lazy, we don't have ADHD, we're just constantly being distracted. And once I removed the noise, it got way easier to concentrate and actually get stuff done. You'll see this improvement as well once you implement these things. Step four, create a weekly routine that keeps you ahead. So back when I was in school, I built myself a weekly routine that would help me stay ahead of my assignments and quizzes instead of scrambling last second. This helped me even when I wasn't feeling motivated because that structure would always keep you moving forward. One of the most helpful tools was literally just the calendar app on my iPhone. I'd set blocks so I always knew when I was supposed to be working on an assignment or studying for an upcoming quiz for one class or the other. For example, if I knew I had a web quiz or something every Tuesday, I'd set blocks to make sure I would study on Sunday and Monday so I'd be prepared, instead of waking up Tuesday morning forgetting I even had a quiz in the first place. This made a huge impact on, stress and anxiety levels when it came to trying to figure out what to do and prioritize next. Step five, stop memorizing and start understanding. I used to just try to memorize code and hope it would work. But once I started focusing on how the code actually worked and what each line was doing, everything started to make complete sense to me. All right, guys, so those are the 5 steps I implemented to go from basically failing more than half my classes to landing a 6-figure tech job. So basically now you're left with 2 options. There's option A, where you can go leave the video right now and try to implement all the stuff on your own, and you might be able to. Or option B, you can get my help with it. And honestly, 9 times out of 10, people who pick option A never take action, they have no clue how to actually do it, and they end up falling back into the same bad habits that actually led you here in the first place. Because this stuff is really hard to stay consistent, and you really do need a mentor to win constantly and stay on top of the curve. And that's how you truly stay ahead of the crowd. And that's exactly what we do inside of the Dev Lock-in Blueprint. So, I hope to hear from you, and if you're ready to make a change, then click the link below and fill out the form. And I will personally reach out to you as soon as I can to help you get started. Hope to hear from you soon. Thanks, guys.